Hey guys, I'm Glitter Valkyrie, and today we are going to spend all the orbs on Pirate Xander. Well, hopefully we're not going to spend all of them, but I am willing to do some very questionable things for my favorite character. So, you know what, I am so excited, I just want to get right into summoning, and then I think that we can just talk about the banner as we go along. So, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, 1 green. You know what? 1 green is all we need. We can get Xander right here, and maybe we'll be done. But probably not. Okay, smoke. Okay, we get a free burst. That's fine. So, I think that we're going to back out here. As much as I love to barn, I really want to maximize my chances of Xander and Bridget. So I think the plan is just going to be to pull green and red whenever we can. But colorless will be my backup. And I guess I can talk a little bit about my goals for this banner. Of course, my number 1 goal is Xander. It's always Xander. And I also really want Bridget because she was one of the standout characters for me in Genealogy. And I know that some people are probably a little bit disappointed that she didn't get UFEL when she was added. But this Bridget is kind of just like the Bridget that I had in my own playthrough. Because when I played, I kind of forgot that characters had to talk to each other in order to get certain items, and I made a big oops when I was playing that one chapter, and I never got UFEL for my Bridget. So this one is going to be just like the one that I had in FE4. And you know what, even if she didn't have a good kit, I'd probably pull for her anyway just because I really, really loved her character. Okay, 3-star. And we get a Lilina. So let's back out. It's really, really hard to pass up that Tabarn because he looks super, super strong, and I feel like he's going to be really annoying in AR once people have him fully built. But I have to just do all the silly things for my favorites. Okay, we get a Veruca. So now that I've talked about all my goals for the banner, I think that we can answer some of the Q&A questions that I didn't get to in my previous video. I thought about doing like a little bit of talking like I normally would at the beginning in my videos, and then maybe answering some questions, because sometimes I spend lots of orbs and these videos run really long and I have not that much to talk about. So if you guys want to keep sending me questions, I'm more than happy to answer them, and I think it will make it a little bit more fun. So my first question today comes from Hui Tran, and I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong. But this first question is, what are your thoughts on the current state of Fae, and what are some improvements that you would like to see in the game? That's a really good question. So I'm actually pretty happy with the current state of Fae, but I'm also very easy to please. I love the limited hero battles that they added, and I do like the changes to the 5-star summoning pool. I do wish that some of those year 1 characters would demote to 3 to 4-star rarity just so that we could have a little bit more variety in what we're pulling, and also because I really just want a +10 Elise. I don't think it'll happen any other way. But overall, I'm pretty happy with everything that they're doing so far. But something that I've wanted in the game for a really long time is friend interaction. And I feel like we have so much potential with our Aether resorts, and maybe we could just pop in and bring a gift to a friend, but maybe they'll do something like that in the future. Who knows? Okay, we get a Raven. All right, let's grab the next one. Okay, smoke. And we get a burst. Let's grab that red. And I think that we can move on to the next question. And that one comes from Will. And he asks, how many +10 units do you have in your barracks? And, oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, we got her. Oh, she looks amazing. Okay, let's check her IVs. Oh my gosh, she's +speed. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Okay, so I think we can back out, and from now on, we're going to be silly and just snipe green when we can. And we have 1. Okay, so going back to the question, Will asks how many plus 10s I have in my barracks, and not as many as you would think. I had to look back, and right now I have 18 plus 10s, I think. And I think the one that's going to be done next is probably Nana. And I actually have a ton of colorless plus 10s, but I really love healers, so that's why I have a little bit of color imbalance. But in terms of like 5-star exclusives, I think my next closest one to plus 10 is Claude, so one of these days I'm hoping that last one comes home. Okay, so our next question comes from Lance, and he asks, do you think there should be a legendary Xander? Yes. Or maybe your other favorite Fates characters? So I do think that we should have a legendary Xander just because we do have Ryoma. But if we can't have him, then I would really like to see someone like, I don't know, maybe Elise or even Sakura. And I don't know if that would actually happen, but I'm just going to keep dreaming, and maybe we'll get something like that one day. But thank you for the great question. And let's go ahead and answer another one. And the next question comes from Matea Sparks, and they ask if I like coffee or tea. I am definitely a coffee girl. I consume way too much caffeine, but that's how I say perky and sparkly. And I do drink tea, but usually just before I record so that it helps my voice a little bit. But I'm definitely a coffee girl with lots of cream and sugar. Okay, smoke. All right, we get a Sakura. So let's back out. And I think that we can go ahead and answer another question. Oh my gosh, 3 greens. Hopefully we get something good here. Okay, never mind, 3-star. All right, we get Veruca. Okay, so let's do our next question, and that comes from Haora, and I'm so sorry if I said that name wrong. But your question is, what are you hoping for the CYL winners, like move type or weapon type, etc.? So I think the most important one for me is Claude, and as long as he is like the Barbarossa class, I will be so happy. I think it would be neat if he were like a flying red bow, but at this point I will take any time skip Claude that I can get. And then we have Dimitri, and I think he'd be a really neat infantry lance, maybe with Arid Bar, that would be nice. And for Lysithea, I think it would be so cool if she could have the Thunderbrand. I think it would be something a little bit different, but I'd also really like Dark Spikes. So, yes! I'm really sorry if that was loud, but I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got him. Okay, let's check IVs, but I will take anything. Oh my gosh, they're plus attack. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think that my luck is used up for the year, but let's go ahead and finish this circle. Honestly, even if I don't get anything else today, I'm so happy that I got him. All right, we get a Raisin. Okay, let's go red next. Okay, smoke. All right, we get an Ogma. Let's grab those last 2. Maybe the Hawk King came home too. Okay, 3-star. Okay, we get Klein. Let's grab that last one. And we get a Matthew. Okay, so, I feel like just doing a little bit more. I kind of don't want to go below, I don't know, maybe like 75 orbs. I might change my mind, who knows. But it would be really neat to get maybe a merge for Xander or to Barn. So maybe we'll just do a couple more. And we get a Gunter. So while we're here, I think that we can do another question. And this next one comes from Elroy, and they ask, what are some of your favorite Pokemon? So my favorite Pokemon are ones that are cute, and I often won't let a Pokemon evolve just because I want them to stay cute, which is a terrible idea. But my favorite so far, I'd have to say the Galarian Ponyta. They just did such a wonderful job with that variant, and it's a rainbow pony, so that is definitely my favorite. And before they added that variant of Ponyta, I would say Glaceon was my favorite before that. And I also really like Fennekin, and I like Scorbunny, and I never let them evolve. But yeah, those are the ones that I like the most. So thank you for that question. And the next question on my list comes from Robert Kane. And he asks, who is one of your most unlikely characters to come to Fae? So I would say this character is probably number 2 on my most wanted units list. It would be Natasha, and I've lost a little bit of hope that they will add her because I feel like she's maybe a little bit more obscure, but she's definitely who I want added the most just so that I can pair her with Joshua. So it may not happen, but I'm just going to keep holding out hope that maybe they will add her one day. I'm still going to vote for her next time we have CYL. And we get a Libra. All right. So I think we back out. Yeah, let's back out. And maybe we'll just do like a couple more. Okay, let's grab those colorless. Okay, Smoke. And we get a Lachesis. You know, after playing FE4, I really wish that they would give her maybe like a Master Knight alt with the Earth Sword. I'm not sure that it'll happen because I feel like the Jugdrill characters are kind of few and far between, but it would be really neat to see that. And we get a Gaius. You know what? I think that this is probably a good place to stop. I might pull more on this before the banner ends, but for right now, I got my Bridget and I got my Pirate Xander, so I am so happy. So I wish you all the best of luck if you're pulling on this or Hero Fest or saving for CYL. And as always, thanks so much for watching and have a wonderful day.